Right, sorry it's been a while. Let's get straight back into it. This is Fast and Furious 5. As you can see, you've got the Dodge Chargers at the front with the braces on to pull the safe. Also, you can see Rio engine area, where it is, where it's in the back. And then you also have the VW Torans with the guns on top, trying to shoot Dom and Brian, who would pinch the safe. And then we also have the train from the train heist, also from Fast and Furious 5. We have the Ford GT Hot Wheels, manages to get off with Mia. And then you have the Corvette, which Brian and Dom jump off the edge of the cliff into the water. And then you have the jump truck with the Pantero. And then we also have the Honda NSX. You have the prison bus, which has got Dom, as you can see behind it. You can also see the Dodge Charger and the Trans Am. First off, we'll start off with the diorama of a set of garages, which Ludacris is also using for his Ford Thunderbird. This is also from the iconic scene where Roman pulls up in a nice Koenigsegg Agera R with a girl by his side, and Ludacris tells him he's not the only one with it. And these two, to be precise. And there's a scene from the film. Right now my turntable's just stopped working, so I'll probably need to get some new batteries for it. But in the meantime, we have another variation of the Koenigsegg that was used in that scene. This is from the Jada edition. Not much difference, obviously, other than the size, I think. There's the Hot Wheels against the Jada version. I think the Hot Wheels is a 1/64 scale and the Jada is a 1/55 scale. Then we have another Hot Wheels Nissan Skyline, the old variation Skyline of what Brian was also driving when he first gets to Brazil. There's it from the back. And then we also have the car that Hon also drives as he turns up in Brazil ready for the heist. I know a lot of people won't understand, and if you're a true fan of Fast and Furious, you might have seen the picture going about. This was also seen as the Spanish twins jump off the back when they first land into Brazil, ready to do the heist. Well, there's a car that they jump out the back of. I know this isn't part of the Fast and Furious itself, but it's the closest thing I can find to resemble Hobbs's Interceptor truck, whatever you want to call it. I am in the hunt for one, so if you know where there is one, please let me know in the comments. But yeah, I'm sure you can see where I'm going with it. And then you also have the iconic scene of the Challenger with the Skyline when Dom and Brian go for a race, and then they're also then pans back to where they're racing and get back to where Mia's giving birth. Right, now you get to part of the heist where they try and figure out what cars can be used ready for the heist. And here we have the Porsche 911 GT3 RS that was used just before the heist when they're trying to figure out which car to use. Yeah, again, another one of the cars that were used on the underground where Dom and that was using a base to try and figure out how to deal with the safes and stuff like that. Yeah, again, same place, underground base. They're trying to figure out the cars. And this is the Supra, and they're trying to race round the concrete pillars of the underground to try and beat the cameras. The last one from the underground base where they're trying to figure out what car needs to be used. This is the Nissan 370Z. Right, now we have the Lexus LFA, which has been quite a lot of people's favourite by the sounds of it. I don't even know where I bought it, if I'm honest. But yeah, this is at the end where Giselle is on Han's lap as they're driving away after the heist. I'll admit, this is two police cars I've used from the Batman Gotham City's police cars. I'm using these because they look very similar to the ones used in the film. So, got them. As you can tell, that's where I'm trying to go with it. They're not the exact ones. I am hunting for it. Don't you worry, I will show all of you. And then we have the bin lorry, where they traded the one safe for another, and then they make off with the actual safe with the money in that's inside the bin lorry, and then the safe that they drag down across a bridge is empty. It's a brand new safe. So there you go, I've got the bin lorry, and yeah.
Yeah, you know the vibe. Still riding low, still keeping it high. Ain't nothing changed but the time, yeah.